What's up, everyone? I'm out here for part two of this rear AC removal. Sorry about the audio. The heater for the next door neighbors is on right now, and I don't really want to wait. I want to go ahead and get started on this, getting this AC out of here. And yesterday, you seen in the part one of the rear AC removal how they basically took my air compressor off of the front because I'm not even using the AC right now. Plus, I would need a new one anyway because the hoses and everything were cut. But so my heat up front still works. That hose was still ran into, but the T where the hoses were running back here on, that was taken off, and those hoses are still up there. It's still sitting. I'm not pulling all those hoses out. But the fluid, the antifreeze, leaked out yesterday. Most of it did, so I'm not really worried about much fluid coming out today. I doubt any will. Maybe a few little drops or something here or there. But I mean, it was leaking, so I doubt anything really will come out. But we'll see. We're gonna find out. So yeah, that was done yesterday, and all I have to do today is cut these hoses and pull it out. So we're gonna see how difficult this will be. And I'm also gonna try and time it, see how long it'll take. I already undid the electrical plug on this. It's a little hard to get that undone. It was on there pretty tight, but I got that off already, and already unscrewed the top part where the vents go up into. So that's unscrewed. So that's how I'm sitting right now. You'll see that in a second. And what I'm going to do first is undo the ground wire. Then I'm going to cut the hoses and start to pull it out. We're going to see what happens after that point. I think I'm going to do like a time lapse, and then I'll stop at certain points and maybe even try and do a few different random camera angles to try out my new attachments I got for the GoPro. So, here we go. Oh, yes. Hallelujah. There we go. Awesome. Everything's cut. This is loose. So all that's left to do is just pull it out somehow or unbolt it, but alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. Alright, time to pull this out. That's loose. Can't really move it anywhere right now. So this will come up, and then this I'll have to unbolt, I believe. So let's do this. Yes. Well, there we go. Oh, damn, antifreeze everywhere. And there we have it, people. Still hear antifreeze in there, so I'll just set it like that. Well, it was a lot of work. Alright, I'm about 45 minutes into this. If you know what to do, it wouldn't take you that long if you had the right stuff. And I was just kind of playing it by ear. So all that's left to do is take this part out and push those down through there. And then I should be done. Looking at this, I'm believing that it's only 2 bolts on this side, 2 bolts on that side. Getting to those bolts is the problem. My extension that I have isn't that long. Where is it at? Right here. I'm sure I can find one downstairs somewhere. It's a little longer for me to stick all the way down. But I'm gonna try this, although there's really no way for me to move in here. I can't even see the bolts right now. Alright, what's going on is I haven't went downstairs yet. I just looked in my kit and I have this 8mm. It fits on there, but this is going to take some time. I'm using this side and I turn it one side with that and then I have to flip it over, turn it again. I don't even know if I'll be able to reach the back, but I'm going to go ahead and get this started and show you what I'm doing. I don't know how well you can see from there, but I'm just sticking it in there, turning, flipping it over. Sticking it back, turn. Yep, it's gonna take a while, but we'll get it off. Okay, still haven't went downstairs to get an extension, and doing that 8mm is not working. It was gonna take way too long. I'm trying to get this done. So what I did was I looked into my little tool kits and pieced together something. I got my screwdriver here that has a few pieces on there, and this has a magnet on the bottom of it, and it should fit right on there. And I was just trying to get it on there. Alright, so here we go. Well, it's turning, so let's hope it's not just spinning. Well, looks like it's coming out. Alright, cool. So let's get this out. Gonna pack it in for the day. And while I was waiting for the silicone to dry in the screw holes from the rear AC, I started cleaning the coolers that I got. And this one, which first of all, I was going to show you a shot of the van, because I think it's been a while since I've done that. So there we go, the new tires on the back. Still got to get some for the front eventually. But yeah, I was cleaning the coolers out, and I was going to do my little project to that, but I'm not even going to spend the time or energy on it. I don't even want to deal with it, so I'm just going to toss it. I still have these two. This one I'm going to use for right now. It's older. You can see it's very worn. Sorry about that. We have helicopters going over. Okay. All right. Thank you for interrupting me, whoever you are. But yeah, so this cooler is worn, but I'm going to use it for right now while I do my project on the other one. But I put the silicone around it just to be sure, and I cleaned the inside, so it's all clean and everything just looks a little dingy. I may spray paint it just to make myself feel better about this cooler. So yeah, that's that cooler. And then this one right here looks brand new after I cleaned it. Happy about that. It looks real nice. But usually in these coolers, there's nothing in between this plastic. So my project was going to be to build my own like ice cooler. Or ice chest, sorry. Ice cooler. They all are ice coolers. Ice chest type of situation. So if you don't know about Yeti coolers, they're like the top brand cooler. Very expensive. Keeps your stuff, your ice and all in there for a long period of time. Longer than a normal cooler would. So basically the idea was to build my own one DIY style on a budget type of situation. That was my little project. And now since I'm not messing with the one outside of the van, I'm just going to do it to this. I'm going to take some spray foam and spray on the inside of the top and the sides. See if I can do that. As well as put some foam insulation either on the inside or build a box and put this inside of the box and have the insulation in between there as well. So just to see how long I can keep my food and stuff cold and try and do it the best way, because this will be my refrigerator until I can afford something like the Dometic fridge and freezer situation. But those are pretty expensive, and I'm not putting the money up for that right now, so it'll be a while before I can afford that, unless I strike it rich or something, or marry into a rich family. Just kidding. I have my air mattress deflating right now. I'm going to go ahead and take that out tonight. Just move some stuff out to make it easier for me when I get ready to lay this flooring in. Let's see what else. I think that's about all I did while I was waiting around. Oh yeah, those hoses and all are tucked up under here. It really wasn't hard. Once I pushed them down, they kind of just flopped into the place. So they're good. They're secure down there. I'll give you a better shot, if you can see. They're just sitting up under there. And this is what it looks like right now. I left this hanging because I was just going to show you what I did to get that down. It's just some screws all the way around. I know it's pretty dark in here. But I just put the flathead screwdriver in there and popped the screws off all the way around and then just pulled it down. I'm just going to push these up in there, move that out of the way. I think I'm going to use this hole, that's why I left it open, as well as this hole, maybe for something. So for now I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to go to Lowe's tomorrow more than likely and see if I can find some type of plug or something to stick in there until I figure out what I'm going to build right here and what I need to use it for. So until then, I have some stuff from out of my RV from last winter, and I have this on my windows, so I think I'm just going to put like a rectangle around these two holes just to cover it up for now, temporary fix, so not a lot of cold air will come in here. I had this, I'd wrapped it around my water hose, my water filter, so it wasn't going to freeze. So it was just extra stuff I was going to stuff in the hole, but now I'm just going to use this and hope that at least block some of the airflow. It should block all of it because it's double-sided tape that I'll put down and then lay that on top of it. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm going to do that, get this piece out of here, cover those holes up, lay the plywood back down in this area, and I think that's about all that I have left to do in the van tonight. I'm going to take some of the stuff inside and try and figure out what my layout's going to be again. It's pretty much not completely changed, but it's changed again, I think. I have some ideas to make it change, but we're going to see. I'm trying to cut out as much building as I can because I don't have a lot of money and I don't want to spend a lot of money on building things. The bed is something that I'm going to build, but other than that, like, I may build one other thing, but I don't really want to spend a whole lot of money on wood. So I want to take what I already have and manipulate it to work for me. So we're going to see how that goes. Still coming with ideas for that. The bed will definitely stay on this side because I want to see out those doors as well as out these doors. And it will be along the side still. And I'm not sure what's going to be on this side yet and what's going to be the end of the bed. But we're going to figure that out. That's why I'm not covering those, like plugging those holes yet, because I'm not sure if the battery's going to be there, if this is going to be my bathroom area, toilet and shower type of stuff, or what I'm gonna do. So we're just gonna leave that for now. But that's what's going on. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment, trying to use my health benefits while I have them. And I have a checkup, and I ordered some contacts. I'm excited about those. It's been a while since I had some because I didn't want to spend the money on them. And yeah, I'm gonna go get an eye exam though, because I have some new glasses I'm gonna buy online, but I want to make sure my eyes haven't gotten worse, because they normally do get worse every time. My right eye is really bad, but yeah, so I want these new glasses. These are just a little temporary thing just for me to play around with while I was at Amazon, but I ran out of contacts and had to keep them on. And yeah, rear AC has been removed. There we go. It's the reason why I even did this video was because I research into a lot of the things that I do. I'm a life learner. I love to learn. I love to know things. And I'm a fast learner. And I like to do things on my own, use my hands, DIY, crafts, that type of thing. Building stuff even if I'm not a professional. Which, disclaimer, for all my videos, they're not how-to videos. They're like how I do them. So I don't say that this is the way and the only way, but I'm just showing you one way that it's done, that I do it. And it could be the right way, could not, but it's working for me or not, and then I have to figure out how to make it work, but it is what it is. But that's how things roll here on my channel. So I'm not claiming to know it all or anything like that, so don't jump down my throat if I'm doing something wrong. It's just how I'm doing it, so you can help me out if you want, but that's how it's gonna go. So I have no idea where I was going with that, but yeah, that's why I was doing the video. That's where I was going, is because in looking online in forums and YouTube videos and web pages and all kind of stuff, those ask me websites and whatnot, nobody told you how to take out a rear AC. Like, there was no diagram for this van, for that specific brand of rear AC. Like, I couldn't even figure out where those vents were going, like any of that stuff. There's nothing. Like, there's how to replace the motor, or how to replace this, or how to, you know, do this and that, but not to actually take it out, the steps and the process and things like that. And so I hope that this helps someone else out, because yeah, it may not be done exactly the correct way. They did that yesterday up front, so that's right. And that's what you want to do, is take that T off and just ride it into the exact places and leave those hoses. And then back here, you just cut it out, I guess. But, you know, if you want to actually pull all the hoses out and whatever, I guess that would be done a different way. But this is how I did it. It worked. I'm showing you. That's how it's done, if you want to do it that way. So yeah, there you have it. This is for whoever needs it, because there was nothing like this for me out there. So I hope it does help somebody, even if it may not be done the correct way all the way around. It may give you ideas or something to do it for yours. But yeah, so here we go. I'm gonna give you one last shot of the van before I let me get that drill and get those little pieces of carpet out. But there we go. There's the moon up there. I love it. Gotta love the moon and the sun, and when they're both up at the same time, it's just right. So yeah, all right, see you in part 7, floor install, and you will see my finished flooring, and I can't wait. And then we're gonna figure out the layout of this van and start building in here. Moving forward, people. All right, shine on.